Unapologetic.
I said what I said.
Unrepentant.
When I am assertive, I'm a bitch. When a man is assertive, he's a boss.
And unfiltered.
If you want to say anything, you say I'm real.
I'm Dominique the Diva.
I am the #1 most impactful.
And I'm Chey Parker.
Did not come here to impress you, because to tell you the truth, when I leave here, I'm gone, and I don't care what you think about me.
And we're not here to offend you. We're here to offend everybody.
You were thinking it. I know, but you said it. I know.
So listen, we're dishing on everything hip-hop,
pop culture, and all the bullshit in between.
So get your panties out a bunch.
And press play if you ain't scared.
To Diva Unfiltered.
We're back.
Yeah, bitches.
I'm having so much fun. Thank you, Tazi, for actually showing me the right buttons to push here. But welcome to another episode of Diva Unfiltered podcast. I am your host, Dominique the Diva. This is my co-host and best friend in the whole wide world.
Hi, it's me. I'm Kylie. Chey Parker here. So excited.
I feel like we're getting life back together because the world is opening up soon.
Can you believe it?
I actually cannot believe it. I want to go into this with ease. That's why I have a couple questions. Like, are bras going to make a comeback? Are we still doing the bra thing? Are we going to wear jeans?
Okay, about the bra thing. So I haven't been doing the bra thing, and I just feel like, I don't know. People have been telling me I have nice titties lately, so I think I'm just going to do away with the bra. Why not? I don't have a man. Why not?
Fuck it,
titties
bra
out.
off.
I mean, anything out. We've been in the house
for
the past year and some change. Like, I feel like you can really just do whatever the fuck you want.
I love how, as humanity, we all went through a pandemic together, and I feel like that should give us much more grace with each other.
Hell no. Everybody hates each other right now. Do you see what's going on outside? Everybody hates each other. It's actually ridiculous. It shows you how crazy and loony people are, like, just in general. Because you would think that going through this as a collective would unite us more, and it definitely has divided us more. Everyone's just like, every man for himself.
Nah, for real. It really is like that. So you better suit up and boot up, because June 11th is when a lot of places are like, okay, we're back at it again. I already told my nanny, June 11th, I'm going to see Moneybagg Yo. Okay.
It's so much to do on June 11th. I already have a headache, like, thinking about it.
But are you going to wear your mask? Because the CDC this week said, listen, if you're vaccinated, you don't need to wear a mask. I think the governor of Maryland was actually like, vaccinated or unvaccinated, no mask, whatever, we out here. He didn't say we out here part. You know what I mean? But that's what he's saying.
I really feel like everybody is just like, fuck it at this point. But this is what I really advocate for. Everybody just do whatever the fuck they want to do. I don't want to hear no complaints. I'm tired of seeing the wars on Twitter. Right. I don't want those wars to translate in real life when outside opens back up and people have on masks and then other niggas is getting mad. Just everybody mind their business and do what the fuck they want to do. If you want to wear a mask, fine. But what I do find interesting, and I said this, the people who, were all like gun-ho, CDC guidelines, absolutely, I'm following it to the core, that's it. Now, when the CDC is saying, okay, you don't have to wear a mask, they're like, I'm masked up.
Yeah.
I'm so fucking confused. And that is why everybody just do what they want to do.
Everybody do what they want to do. And please make this very, very clear. Please stay 6 feet the fuck away from me forever.
Yeah, I think that's just something that we're going to carry on throughout the rest of this lifetime.
And I think masks it's just going to be a thing. I'm always going to have masks in the house. If someone wants a mask, I might buy the mask that go with the outfits. I've seen them now, the little 3-piece.
Oh, with the jumpsuits?
Yeah, come on, all of
the
that.
2-piece.
Because, I mean, hey, I think it's just going to be a way of life. I don't think there'll ever be like a go back to normal. We're just about to go into the new normal. I am so glad that this means what sundress season is coming back. New music is coming.
New music is here.
It's already May. Do we have that summer anthem yet? Do we usually have it in May already?
No. We never have it in May.
Too
I think
soon.
It usually comes like end of June, like right before 4th of July holiday.
Who's going to give it to us?
I don't know.
This summer, first and foremost, before we go back into the city, we painting the city purple off that indigo gin.
Period.
Cheers.
And I've been in the gym. I don't know what y'all been doing.
Okay.
Because I didn't have to get ready for June 11th. Y'all got 3 weeks.
Okay.
to get it tight and get it right.
I seen some girl on Twitter said, how am I going to lose 10 pounds in 3 weeks? Cocaine. Just kidding.
Not only that, wait,
Just
tell
kidding.
them,
What Nelly
please
say?
tell them about the tuna sandwich, please.
I'm just kidding, unless you're going to do it. Oh, yeah. Another thing you could do if you want to lose 10 pounds in 3 weeks before the world opens up, just take a tuna sandwich, leave it in your car, and eat it when you get off work. I don't know why that's so funny to us. Yeah, try it and let us know how that works out.
Okay, but listen, no sugar, no calories.
That's why we're drinking Indigo
Gluten-free.
Gin. Keeping it right and tight, gluten-free gin, of course, with Indigo, Black-owned, Black excellence. So we're excited to get out and mix and mingle in the city, but I'm just like, what is the soundtrack to spring, summer 2021? Who's going to give it to us? We just got a whole lot of music that just dropped.
I thought Sweetie was going to give it to us with the Pretty Girl Summer project, but I did like Risky, but you know.
So this is what I'm saying. This podcast episode is going to be a little bit different from the other ones because we really want to get a chance to dive into a lot of the new music. And I know a lot of times with me coming from radio, I don't know if I have a platform yet other than my show where I really get to talk about music, because music is why I'm in this industry. Absolutely love it. And so we just want to take a deep dive into some of these records. Now, I know you mentioned Sweetie already, and I do have on my Sweetie So Icy.
Okay, so Icy
today.
Girl with your Icy Girl gear.
Okay, because, you know, it is, she says it's an icy summer. I did appreciate Sweetie's playlist that she dropped, which is kind of like what Drake did with More Life, a playlist, if you will. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the bops on there is definitely a West Coast vibe. I was excited for people to hear that. But I know she has a new record, Fast Motion. I'm not feeling it at all. I thought that it was for like a movie or something, and it's just a different... but it also seems like this is the thing about Sweetie, and this is why she's always going to win, whether you like her music or whether she sucks or whatever your opinion is. She's marketable. So at this point,
very much so,
it doesn't fucking matter.
And she looks the fuck good.
I mean, you
really just want to like look at her,
right? And so somebody's gonna say, "Oh, she sucks. She should just model," and then they'll walk outside and someone's playing tap 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 in. It fucking works. Someone thinks that my voice is hell of annoying. It fucking works. It works. I'm here working. It works. I mean, so it's going to work for her. It's going to continue to work for her. She has the resources to do it, and she's marketable. And truth be told, she's also helped Quavo look better.
I mean, well.
He's looking a little better.
I mean, they're not going to like this, Diva.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know, I love me a good medium ugly nigga.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
You know, but I do feel like I made all my niggas look a little bit better. I mean, they always looked good to me. Like, don't get me wrong, but I definitely made you look better. And I feel like they helped each other. They
definitely helped each other. And look, bad bitches should feel that way. Like, oh, you know, he looked better now because he used to be with me. And
yeah, like other bad bitches want you now because
I was there. And that's just kind of
I'm sure there are bitches who never wanted Quavo.
Oh, yes. That's
before
true.
Sweetie, that now they're like, ooh, Quavo.
That's true. And the thing about it, Quavo can still get him a pretty bad bitch. And he's
definitely not a ugly nigga. He's just a little medium ugly, like on the high end of medium ugly, I feel like.
Yeah, I think so for sure. I don't know who he could be with, though. Just don't go the...
Yeah, who would be the new girlfriend?
Oh, I'm not going to say who initially came in my head because that would be like too much beef. But let's just keep it on QC. Let's just talk about, since we brought up Quavo, Migos dropped Straightening. Now, this record that they just dropped on Friday, I think it's a great introductory record back to their fans. They had some kinks that they needed to straighten out.
A lot went on.
You know, exactly. A lot went on between management and lawyers, and then Cardi and Offset was getting divorced, and they not, and then Sweetie and Quavo
broke up. It was mad shit going on.
I think it's a great introductory record. Straightening. We just did a little bit of straightening.
They had to do a little bit of straightening.
Now, I don't like how it seems like people ain't got no love for the bando no more. I don't know when this happened, but I see a lot of Migos slander, and I'm not having it.
Well, you know what it is when we were talking earlier with Tazi. It's everyone seems to think that it's Sweetie's fault, and I am not for everyone blaming my girl, my cancer sis.
How did that happen?
Also you got to think about society, how it's really, you know, kind of out of sight, out of mind, especially when it comes to artists and music. And there's so much that happened throughout this year. We went through a whole pandemic, and you know, we didn't really hear much from Migos, but except for the drama. I mean, honestly, but at this point, I think, listen, they paved the way for all you niggas to do what you doing now.
A lot of you,
at this
a
juncture.
lot of people have that Migos sound. And
they stay consistent. Like, the song is nothing different from what we would expect from Migos.
Listen,
so I don't know what the disappointment is.
I feel like, one, they were at the height of their careers, of course, with Bad and Bougie, you know, especially with Childish Gambino, Daniel, him shouting him out at the Academy Awards. Bad and Bougie was definitely up there. They are rap rock stars, right? And then they chilled. They did drop a record in 2020 with NBA YoungBoy with the 50 Cent sample. That was a dope record. It didn't do Bad and Bougie. Their only competition is themselves.
Do Bad and Bougie.
Their competition is them. So just remember, people, like, when you definitely been in the game and you are a part of the like blueprints in the game, you don't have to like your last best record is still okay. And I feel like with this TikTok generation, they're like, oh no, they whack. We haven't heard from them. And I'm like,
that's what it is.
That was
they act like
amazing.
It's been 60 years ago, and it's literally been like 2 years.
But for you people that wasn't born in 2000, I seen y'all trapping out the bando. I seen you twerking the Fight Night. I seen all of that. Birds,
Fight Night was
T-shirt,
a classic.
What? All of that. I seen you. So I'm excited about Migos because I do like this record, and I appreciate the little bit of straightening.
The way they had all you niggas in Versace.
And fake Versace.
At that, I don't want to hear any Migos slander at all.
Period.
It be the audacity for me.
It's really the audacity. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. I hosted those Migos concerts.
Did I miss
seen
something?
y'all there. Okay, did I miss something? No. So I'm excited about this record and what they got brewing. I know they're gonna have some fire. Now we have to talk about the biggest releases this week, and I guess we ended up going to music fast before we went into the other drama from this week. But we're just excited about it. We have to talk about J. Cole and Nicki Minaj.
Thank you, J. Cole.
Can we just say thank you?
Can we just say thank you? And I'm also not here for any of the J. Cole slander.
Never. Why would they be slander?
I saw that some people were saying on Twitter that they felt like he didn't get as personal as they would have wanted him to on this record. But I'm like, but the entitlement, that be the shit for me. Like, what do you mean I didn't get personal enough? Like,
hey,
what? But listen,
how about
straight
this?
through.
Mind your fucking business.
Straight through on the off season.
Listen.
Every record for me. I'm sorry, it's every record for me. I can listen to it straight through several times.
That's because J. Cole is always going to perform like he's a lyricist. He's dope at what he does. We know he doesn't need features, so we're excited when he has them, especially when he links up with 21 Savage, especially when he links up with Drake.
Friends. I love that they're friends.
Even the documentary, 21 Savage was the one there asking him all of those questions, and I love how J. Cole links everything with the off season, talking about how comfortable he was and how he's like, all right, I'm mad comfortable, I'm mad successful, but he's like, when I go back and look at it, do I want to say, dang, I never really worked with nobody? Okay, well, if you don't want to say, no, I never really worked with nobody, then you need to start answering some of these features that's hitting you up. So I'm about to do features. And he went back and said, there's other things that I want to accomplish, even though I'm comfortable right now and I'm good. I can't let this off-season time take me off my banter. And I feel like that's a little bit of what we're realizing now with June 11th coming up. Like, what you was doing in the off-season, you know what I mean? Because you're never really off. So thank you so much, J. Cole, for this work. What I have said and what I will say, because I know somebody will be like, your tweets.
Worth the wait. It was worth the wait.
The only thing I will say personally with J. Cole's, not a problem, personally, to me, J. Cole fans are like stans. I've never met like an in-between. Like, they're just like stans.
Oh, yeah, for
like,
sure.
Stans. So with me, J. Cole never really disappoints me. So I don't really get personally super excited. Let me explain. Because I know that he's coming and it's going to be great. But with J. Cole stands, I feel like it's coming, it's going to be great. No, it's going to be fucking amazing.
And it's going to be better than fucking every fucking body else.
And all of that. And I just be like, I know,
but
bro.
I love that. It gives, it gives Nicki barbs, but like not as like annoying.
But that's the thing. That is the difference between the Nickis, the J. Cole, the superstars, the excitement. We hear people now and they get on because they're popular. it might not ever really been talented, but they're hella popular and it's catchy. But you get excited about superstars. We've been begging Rihanna for years.
Man, listen, and she don't want to hear the shit, okay? Rihanna doesn't give a fuck. That is one thing about Bad Gal Riri. She don't give a fuck about what nobody else wants, when nobody else is talking about, when nobody else is thinking. If I could pick a guest
that was perfect for Unfiltered, I would pick Rihanna. Like,
I feel like she would just be so funny without even being funny. It would be amazing. But I was saying that, like, the J. Cole, the Drake, the Nicki Minaj, even the Big Sean, like, they really were a last of a dying breed, because we are not. So. I mean, well, I take that back. We are getting that talent, but I don't think that talent is really being pushed fully to the forefront.
Well, here's the other thing.
At this moment right now.
I think the other thing that a superstar has to do, not that I'm anybody, it is that...
Be a superstar.
It's that mysteriousness that they have to leave. And that is why you said you heard J. Cole fans say, oh, I want him to give us more. It's some mysterious there that you have to leave. You have to leave that if you want to be on that superstar level. Absolutely. And like you were saying, and we'll roll right into Nicki, you know, what you said and what Drake kind of said too on her live. When you're gone, we miss you.
I'm not going to lie. I've always said this. I have a super love-hate relationship with Nicki Minaj. I love her. She's the queen. She's
nothing can take away her accolades
at all. But sometimes you just be doing whack, corny ass shit that I don't be liking. Like, I just be like, girl, you getting on my nerves.
No, for real. No, absolutely. And that's why I think in order to have any new up and coming artists, for them to find that superstardom when we're looking for superstars, keep that mysterious about you. You cannot be on your TikTok all day. You cannot give the fans too much. Unfortunately, you have to keep that mysteriousness about you. Kendrick Lamar done went and had a baby, got married. We ain't heard from him in
y'all
3
didn't
years.
Even know.
Y'all don't even know what J. Cole's second baby looked like. Y'all don't know what his baby mom, his wife looked like. It's none of your business. Listen to the music. If that's all he gave you, that's on wax, then you should be happy for that. And that's it. Same thing with Drake. It almost makes listening to them like, oh, wow, Drake said this. They put it in their music. That little thing with Diddy and J. Cole, I guess they had a little scrapple or whatever. J. Cole put it on the music.
Yeah.
Like, that's awesome. And so with that being said, we all were very excited, too, to think, okay, Nicki hasn't been around. She had a baby. Are we going to get new music?
I'm going to tell you what I thought. I thought we were going to get a new album.
Nope.
I really thought she was going to pop out and give us a whole album, a deluxe version, videos. I thought it was going to give the Beyonce rollout.
No.
Because a lot has happened since then. She's been through a lot.
Yeah.
You know, since we last heard music from her. The last album was 2018, was Queen.
Yeah.
So I really expected for her to give us something a little more, but maybe my expectations were too high.
I didn't know.
I don't want the bars to attack me because I don't feel like it today.
I didn't know what to expect. I almost didn't think it was music at all. I
thought it was a fragrance girl.
I thought it was like Crocs special. Like, she made like the Crocs sales go up like 500%. I thought she had a collab.
I hope she's
something.
getting a check.
I hope so too. But okay, so she gives us "Beam Me Up, Scotty," which we fucking love, of course.
No more listening to it on YouTube. Isn't that amazing?
Who's gonna say no to that? Of course.
Nobody.
We want "Beam Me Up, Scotty" on fucking.
And we're grateful.
We're very, very grateful. It took me back to MySpace, illegally downloading things. This is great time. She gave us
LimeWire. Oh my God.
It was a great, what
Do
a
you
fucking
remember the time
to be alive. But she gave us 3 new songs.
Y'all weren't outside.
They wasn't outside. That's their problem. We can tell.
That is exactly the motherfucking problem.
We can tell.
Y'all were not out. Y'all weren't there.
Your mother wasn't.
Couldn't have been. How you gonna hate from outside the club?
You wasn't
Y'all
there.
weren't there.
But Nicki gave us 3 new songs. And
she did.
Her, Drake, and Lil Wayne back seeing green together. And no doubt we know they're like the superheroes of this shit. They have bars.
It's a sentimental record.
It's because it's
a
them.
sentimental record. It's like, you know, here we are back together again. Weezy, Drizzy, Nicki.
I honestly kind of feel like, though, as great as the bars are for Wayne and Drake on that record, I still feel like they did that shit on some just like, oh, let me.
It was just some regular shit. It was for sure some regular shit.
It wasn't nothing. Like, it didn't take them a lot of time to come up with some genius bars
and to put it together.
And they just sent it and
they mastered it and was like, oh, put it on B Music.
Right, like that, and that's great. You know what I mean? Because only the greats could do something like that. You know what I mean? Then she has 2 other records on there. I don't know. I think what
Why
we're
did
saying,
someone on Twitter say Wayne put his dress back on for that one?
Okay. This is the thing, though, Nicki. We thank you so much for Beat Me Up, and we're very excited that you're back, Queen.
For sure.
we want to hear some new music, and we want you to have fucking fun. That is what I miss. I just want Nicki to have fun. I don't want her to be bothered or even really acknowledge these little minions of hers.
I really hope she doesn't
have to do that.
Get back to that.
Have some fun. I went back listening, and I think the Pink Print is probably the last Nicki album that I really, really, really liked, it because she was having a fucking blast on there.
She was having a lot of fun.
She had a lot of fun on those songs. So I just want her to have fun. Don't be mad.
My thing is like when you reach a certain level, and Nicki is certainly at that level, you literally do not have to address shit.
You don't have to address
from anyone. No. From anyone, but none of these little peasant rap bitches.
No.
And I like a lot of these rap bitches as well, but she does not need to address anything. I mean, I also kind of felt like the rumor with her, possibly like snorting coke, and she was like, any drug that I've done, I've talked about it in my music. But even with that, I felt like you don't have to. Because if you do coke, like we fuck with you anyway. We already thought you did.
But that's the thing. I do believe her. I do believe her here. I do believe her here when she talks about not doing coke, because I'm a Sagittarius too. And one thing about us is no one else can make us do something that we don't want to do, right? Like I always talk about how I had friends, or even in college, I never smoked weed. I never did. I had friends that would hit my boyfriends, and they would go, didn't care to do it. I didn't care to smoke until I wanted to smoke. So as a Sagittarius, I kind of feel Nicki on that. It's like I make the money to do it. If I did, I wouldn't have a problem doing it, but I don't do it. She says that the weed and the pills is her things, the perks and stuff is her thing. Yeah, and perks is not my thing. Coke is not my thing either. I'm just with the green.
Listen, but I even felt that, girl, why are you on that?
Addressing it. Yeah, you're Nicki.
You know what I'm saying?
Like they could have said, oh, Queen B, you was like, wiping
those
your
are
nose.
My allergies. I'm sniffling all the time. Girl, you don't got to explain that shit to us. You are Nicki Minaj.
Right. She looks fucking good.
She looks amazing.
And so we're just ready for some new music.
I just like her presence. I like her presence around because it lets these bitches know that they're not doing it like that.
But did you see all the ice around her neck?
That shit is crazy.
Did you see what's going on? Like, did you see she had the Chanel thing in the Crocs?
That is why I'm saying, why are you addressing any fucking thing?
Y'all could have thought I was snorting all day and night. Okay, I'm sitting in my basement hair salon that I've made from my personal hairstylist. Like I'm not addressing you bitches. Like, who am I right now to think I don't address nobody? You're like, bitch, no one cares. You're not even addressing. But basically, we're just ready for some Nicki music. We're gonna take Beam Me Up, Scotty, but we want to hear you having fun this summer. Okay,
we don't want you doing no corny shit this summer.
No corny
stuff. We don't want you arguing with nobody. Leave Cardi alone. If she come out with something, leave her alone, Nicki.
Don't
leave her alone. You got Papa Bear.
But who's really going to do the Ladies Night remix with all the ladies? Like, this is ladies.
Do you think we would ever get that?
And our rhymes just
Do you think we would ever get that? And would the girls be able to get along long enough?
Nah, they tried to tell us. Remember they tried to tell us Cardi and Nicki got along, and then we found out the motorsport video was a whole bunch of bullshit.
That's the thing. We can tell. The fans can tell.
That's the thing.
When certain girls
that's
aren't
why
getting
we don't
along.
need to be making these bitches be friends all the time too, because straight up it don't be like that. Sometimes you vibe.
And we don't need to compare them either.
Sometimes you don't.
The rap, I like the female rap game right now.
I like because it's so many.
And I also like that we've gotten to a point now where like everybody doesn't have to be exceptional. Yeah. Even though that sounds a little weird, because I feel like on the male side of things, there are a ton of male rappers that are just mediocre. Okay. Right. Oh, yeah. And I like that we've reached the point now where like we allow space for those same type of female rappers. I'm just being real.
I think so too. That's why Coi Leray the other day tweeted, I'm not just a female rapper, I'm an artist. And even Coi Leray, like she has a different sound. Some people have compared her to Dej Loaf. And she has a different sound, but it seems to work. Even if I find it annoying on some songs, it's working for her. She has an audience. She's running with it. I like that they're not letting people put them in a box. Like, I'm sorry to say, and I kind of explain this sometimes, Doja Cat has won me over. Let me explain.
Thank you.
Let me explain.
I'm gonna let you finish.
I thought this was the fucking moo cow girl That's the first time I saw her. She was singing a song about a cow, and I ignored it. I'm not the person that gives that clout. I don't want to give the views. I'm ignoring her. Then there was a song that came out, and I'm like, oh shit, I like the song. Who sang the song?
Can we document this moment right here in history? Because I remember being in a group chat. It was me, you, and I think it was Brissy. It was somebody. It had to have been Brissy because we was talking to music. And I was like, Doja Cat, I like Doja Cat. Like, when she dropped that project.
The pink one.
The pink one. When she dropped that, I was like, I like Doja Cat. I don't like her.
I don't know. So then I'm listening to more songs on that album that talk dirty.
That's
the thing
the
about
one
her
right there.
songs is the song will come on. I'm like, this is weird. What beat is this? This is weird. And then I'm
different.
like, is she singing? Is she rapping? What's this harmony?
But I like it.
It changed. Oh, this is a different song than it started. And by the end of the song, though, you're like, okay, that was a vibe. So she's won me over with Say So. She's won me over with Juicy Juicy.
Yes.
She's won me over, and then I saw her performances.
I was just gonna say, then the performances, that's what really solidified it for me as far as like Doja Cat's longevity that I feel like she's gonna have in the game is how she performs, because that means you're gonna be doing shows for a long time. I would go watch Doja Cat.
I would go watch it. It's
sure.
fucking entertaining. I host a lot of things with rappers. It's boring. It can be boring sometimes. So let's talk about performing, because everybody is not a performer. No. Some artists you love in the car and you would rather freaking out. Her song right now, My Boyfriend Hates When I Play Kiss Me More by SZA. When I first heard it, I was like, this is a weird song, but I love the video. And now I can't stop fucking playing it. I don't even know the words. It's a vibe. It makes me feel good.
I love it. I love the uniqueness.
Yes.
And I also love that when you hear
spit.
Doja Cat, exactly. And she got bars. Can I just say that I also love the way the girls are dancing these days? Like, I love, like, the choreograph.
Give me some, because that was a little
Give
girl.
me an 8 count. Give me a boom, boom, cat. Give me a bookie, bookie, boo.
Bookie, bookie, boo. Wah, 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 wah. If it's June 11th, leave in the club. Y'all about to have them TikTok dances in the club. Leave if it's period. Nah, for real. Doja Cat actually spit. She's been on these. It was one feature. It also has City Girls, Mulatto, and Doja. I think it's the Chloe and Haley do it.
Oh yeah,
and I was
remix.
like, Doja's the only one they should have had on there. Doja's the only one. And I don't know if
I could have did without City Girls, you know?
Me too.
Doja Cat really could have been up there by herself. You're right.
By herself.
You're absolutely right.
I don't know if Sweetie's trying to do that with different sounds, playing with different sounds. She's marketable, but Doja...
I don't know, but stay on Doja Cat's hip. I know that.
All I say is Doja won me over. All I will say is that woman won me over because of talent. I thought she was the moo girl. Next thing I know, she's a superstar. And
she was doing weird stuff in like the porn like chats and stuff. But
so I was watching that and I was just like... I felt like that. If somebody ever tell you some shit that you feel like you shouldn't have known and you just kind of like...
I mean, we're not going to pretend like, Doja Cat isn't a, for lack of a better word, like a different and eclectic maybe like type of girl. So it doesn't surprise me that she would be in like chat rooms.
I just felt
randomly
like
talking to weird creep.
I just felt like it was TMI for me. I don't need that. I just like her little songs. I don't need a lot more. She said the word
nigga. I'm like, at this point,
she is half African. I mean, I don't know. It just felt like, again, I'm going to ignore it. Like, if someone tells you TMI, like, oh, girl. If someone is like, oh, girl, I had, like, BV the other day, and then my period came, and you just kind of be like, bitch. So, I'm just, when it comes to Doja, I'm just like, bitch, I don't even fucking need to know that. I don't know what she be doing in these chats.
This bitch just said, wait, you just not gonna go
story.
over that like that.
Like, bitch,
BV
TMI.
and then your period came on?
That's what I'm saying. You be wanting to ask questions, but you be like, actually, TMI, bitch, why did you even tell me that? I didn't even know that.
I love it. Who else had new music?
Okay, so
recently?
Also, I'm listening to Waukesha. I'm listening to Moneybagg Yo. Moneybagg Yo made his first, he has his first #1 album with this album. He says he's making 200 on occasion now. Shout out to Lil Baby. And 200 on occasion. This is his first album that actually went #1, and he is going to be in DC June 11th. I'm very excited about that.
I'm happy for Moneybagg Yo because I feel like people really didn't think Moneybagg Yo was going to be an artist that was going to be around for long. And I mean, again, the ladies helped them a little bit. I'm just going to say Megan helped a little bit. Ari helped a little bit. But I love his songs.
I do love his songs.
One of them nights with Jhené Aiko.
Yes.
Put it on repeat.
It's gonna be one all night.
He trying to sing on there too.
What?
We low key like that
Sing to me.
shit.
Sing to the pussy money bag, yo.
That's why.
That's why a hood nigga singing to the pussy. What? Absolutely. Absolutely.
Put that on there. We love a hood nigga singing to the pussy. What? Absolutely. That's a whole shirt coming soon. No, we do love a hood nigga singing to the pussy though. I love it. I love Waukesha. I love it. I'm just very proud of him, and I'm proud of the whole Memphis area right now. I know people paying attention.
Yeah.
Memphis got the game on fire right now. So it's very exciting time for music because it's not just Atlanta. It's not just New York right now. It's just like anybody can
speaking
get
of
it.
that, talking about, you know, trap projects, even Young Dolph and Key Glock, that project.
You like that one? I didn't listen.
It is in my recent music. I listened to it today, actually. Love it. Trapping
Listening to
and rapping.
them in my car just makes me drive like really fast. Like
I just like it because Young Dolph, he keeps re-emphasizing that like he's a hood nigga and he's a rich nigga, and I really like that.
Yeah, I like that too. I'm really here for Moneybagg though. I have to say, I don't feel like my personal playlist, I don't feel like I have to have both of them. I feel like I can pick one, and I've picked because I felt like they sounded alike for a long time. But this is the thing. I don't want people to forget how important the things that Moneybagg is saying in time today. Okay, so we need to break it down.
I think it's because the clubs haven't really been open. Well, at least not, you know, where we are, like here in the DMV, maybe in Houston and stuff. But I feel like we really didn't get to embrace time today.
Yeah,
the way I want
embraced.
to. I think that we should continue to play that throughout the rest of the summer. I don't even really care what else comes out. That needs to be in consistent rotation.
Absolutely, because he's saying some very profound things, and it's just saying those things how you know somebody might have you fucked up, and I always love a moment when you can remind someone.
I don't like bitches
that they have you fucked up. So I'd like to go here to the book of Moneybagg time today.
Well, wait a minute. When you get there, say amen.
When you get there, say amen.
Amen.
All right. And he goes on to say, I don't like niggas. I don't like bitches. I don't like nobody. He says, and as of June 11th, when things open, I would like to know, we can get cordial. We can keep it gangster. We can get cordial how you want to go about it. Okay, and then
either way it goes.
Either way, it's fine. You know? And then I want to be clear here. I don't backtrack, man. Fuck that. I don't miss nobody. What? And what you do? Left it on scene. I ain't right back.
Preach.
I don't trust nobody. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. I don't trust nobody. I just looked at my wrist. I got time today. Fuck it.
Only today.
Fuck it. I'm crossing the line today, and you should wake up every day and feel that way. Come on, somebody.
Sometimes you got to choose violence.
Listen, speaking of choosing violence, if any of you bitches think you about to pull a Porsha Williams over here, I will give your family something to do next week. They will be planning your funeral, and next Saturday will be a very sad day for your mother and your father. What the hell is going on? Before I open up, let's talk and let's get these bitches straight.
Well, let's start here. Let me just add this little disclaimer. I know Porsha has me and my homegirls upset right now, but we are still not motherfucking siding with Kenya's ass.
No, never.
As long as we can all agree on that premise, we can move forward.
And I think it's so funny because I initially was like, wow, I am so emotionally invested in this, and it's because I love Porsha.
I mean, it was tea, honey.
It was very hot tea this week. I love Porsha Williams. I did not see this coming. Now, do I believe it's for cameras that are rolling right now? Now that we found out officially, Bravo says she has a 3-episode special coming. It's definitely for the cameras, but I couldn't pretend this for the cameras.
Listen, if you're going to do it big, go big, honey. She said, I'm going for the big guns. I want me my permanent own show.
Listen, I don't know.
But
I don't know Porsha.
I will say this. I love Porsha as well. Especially just from seeing her growth from when she was with Cordell, all the way through now. But I just didn't expect her to go this low for a storyline.
Well, some people are saying, is it even low? Because now, even though listeners were introduced to Fallon on the show as Porsha's friend, we all know things happen and it may not really be friends. It's a production that's happening here. And so maybe we could just say, hey, they're co-workers, because Porsha made it pretty clear in her caption they're not friends, right? All right, so let's just say they were co-workers. They worked on set, did a few episodes together. Are your co-workers your friends?
Okay, so no, your coworkers are not your friends. You're probably going to end up fucking up your job or doing something stupid if you walk around thinking your coworkers are your friends. But see, this is my thing. I feel like, especially with how these reality TV shows work, I don't know, if what Fallon said as far as how her and Porsha met is true. You know how she was like Dennis and what's the guy's name at this point?
I don't know.
We don't know. The new old rich black guy were friends, and that's how her and Porsha met, and they just clicked. Now, I don't know if that's just a story for TV.
Yeah, they said
but I feel like Portia's acting like this girl just came in for an audition and they were like, okay, you're going to be Portia's friend. I don't think that's what happened. I feel like y'all had
Dennis introduced
familiarity. Right.
Yeah, Dennis and Simon worked together in the nightlife, and they did what most men do: introduce their spouses to each other. That's how she knew. I don't know. He's been Simon has been like out of the country the last couple of days. But
that's his name.
He
Simon.
want all the smoke though. He like another chick tried to say she was with him, and he's like, nah, I got 50 racks for whoever can pull receipt. Let's get back to Porsha. Okay?
I know that's fucking
she
right.
She understands
Simon.
that the optics are bad. Right?
She does, and that's why it was this big whole announcement, and Dennis standing there grinning because she knew we was going to wonder what.
But see, Dennis the one that put it out. Dennis was the one who put a comment on her page and said, "Congrats on your next chapter." And I didn't really pay attention to that. And then I'm like, "Wait, next chapter?" And
you don't think it's strange that they were like standing and her hand is so effectively placed?
No, I think that was the producer saying, "Okay, we're going to do this."
With the same engagement ring that looks so much like Fallon's, which is weird as hell.
She says that it's. Why is the crickets? Because we're all just gonna act like this wasn't the same ring we just saw the other ring, the same ring that Fallon had on.
Stop fucking playing with
us. Shit! Oh fuck! Shit!
No, but it is scary. It's a scary sight.
Why do I keep doing that? This is terrible.
The picture that really got me though, that popped up on Instagram, over the course of these past few days, was the picture with Porsha, Fallon, and then it was somebody else. I can't remember if it's Candy or what. And she has her hand on her knee, and I'm like, Lord Jesus, just don't never let the enemy be able to place a hand on my knee.
If this is the case, then maybe we shouldn't go out to parties with our coworkers then, because they're in that photo with the knee, and they're like, oh, we weren't friends, we're just coworkers. Well, bitch, I don't want no pictures with you parlaying with your hand on my knee in the club.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Okay, now, if you started dating, someone that dated your coworker, but they were dating your coworker when, you guys became cool and started working together, and, you go eat lunch together sometimes. You don't FaceTime or anything or, like, go on vacations, but you do go to happy hour and stuff like that, and you chit-chat.
Okay.
Are you gonna talk to her ex? Like, are you gonna make that move?
Well, this is the thing. Okay, so back to the initial question too. When I asked you, are coworkers your friends? I want to answer as well. I don't think coworkers are your friends, but you can find a friend in a coworker.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we've had those moments. We have moments like this all the time, right? All right. With that being said, though, me personally, I've never understood the logic of a chick that want to ride a ride and somebody just got off.
And that they wrote it. And you kind of know how the ride was.
Yeah. And maybe if you don't even know, I already seen you with someone else. I absolutely don't understand that logic. Some women are attracted to men who they have seen in relationships or in a relationship. Or you might hear the chick say, oh, I just love the way he loves his kids, even though he's treating her like shit. You're like, bitch, that doesn't even correlate. But some women
even have nothing to do with you.
That attractive.
Right.
Or as soon as they find out that he's married, be like, ooh, yeah, I don't understand that logic to me. I don't ever want to.
You know what? I feel like those type of people are the type of people that want you to tell them the movie while they're watching it, and they'll still watch it and like enjoy it, even though they know the whole fucking movie. I feel like those are those type of people.
Because
I don't understand it. I don't want to know that like my homegirl or associate was sucking your dick at one point. That's fucking me up in my mind.
Because
it's too close. The association is just too close for me, and I also don't want anyone knowing you. Like, I'm trying to get to know you.
Yeah, because
like,
it kind of goes back to that Drake song I used to love. Is anything I'm doing brand new, right? And you kind of sometimes in a relationship might find yourself, human nature to think, wow, is anything I'm doing brand new? What'd he say? Or is everything I'm doing too late? You know what I mean? So you kind of think like, I hope I'm doing, but like Porsha was just married to this girl. Like, are you thinking like, I don't know. But look, let's throw this wrench in there, because he kind of did an IG live and kind of insinuated that old girl had been unfaithful to him. So what if he's like, she cheated on me, I don't play that shit, and Porsha ass was looking right over here, and I'm finna go holler at Porsha.
I mean, listen, two wrongs don't make a right.
But it feels better.
Do not make a right. It does feel better, and hey, if that's the story, then that's the story. But that's not what came out. What is looking like Porsha was plotting on this man the whole time when y'all was at the pool parties at their house and y'all were at the restaurants and you and Dennis was hanging out with Simon and Fallon. It sounds like you was looking at him like,
I don't know. She must have been looking at the 40 million because looking at he look.
I mean, listen, you have to secure multiple streams of income, and you cannot judge anybody about what vessels those streams of income.
Because you're not that cute. Your hair's uneven. You look
Dennis
dusty.
is only compared to 40 million. Dennis is only worth 10 million. I mean, I'll sign up for 10 million.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. I'm shallow as hell. He's too ugly for me. He got to hit it from the back every time. Some
niggas do be too ugly. But I feel like if he got in the gym and he got in shape, he probably would look a lot better. I feel like it's the combination with the ugly and the pop belly.
The Gucci Man belly can stay. The throwback Gucci Man belly can stay. It's the face.
Really? It's the face?
Yeah.
Okay.
He would have to hit it from the back every time.
He's definitely not cute. I think his money makes him look at least a little better.
Maybe, but I'm just thinking about the balls of his ashy feet.
So you would have went with Dennis? Your team Dennis over here? You think him and Porsha should have worked it out?
I was hoping that they would. I didn't think they would. I know that they moved really fast. And so I'm like, girl, this is the
just
same
like
guy.
4 weeks.
This is a different font. This is the same essay.
Can you imagine getting engaged to someone in 4 weeks?
No, I don't want to get engaged. And that's the other thing. It don't got to be an engagement. It could be I'm fucking with this nigga now, this my nigga now.
And y'all gonna see him sometime.
But it ain't gotta be like we've been dating for 4 weeks, he co-parenting with my kid, and we getting married.
But that's another reason why I definitely think it's for the show, because we've never known Porsha to get on the internet and really explain her relations. Like, we saw a little bit between her and Dennis, but even so, she still kept some things, private. So it's just kind of weird to see her like hop out in this new relationship, 4 weeks of just, talking with each other.
The only photos I've seen, and that's what I'm thinking, the only photos that we've seen is that same photo. She posted one up close. He posted the same evening, same moment, but a different photo of the same one. And so I'm just starting to think that this is really like, and even with the Bravo thing, Mother's Day thing, and him leaving, and her baby daddy leaving the comment, and then her coming out, like, definitely cameras are rolling.
Well, at least everyone's working together. I hope Fallon's in on it.
Ooh, I don't know. I don't know if she would be, but she should get a peach, and she should hook up with Dennis.
It's just a lot going on, and I wish Nene would just come back and help.
Honey, please. We really want Nene. I understand, but she's good TV. If I got to deal with Kenya just because she's good TV, even though she's annoying, you guys got to deal with Nene, because Nene will be putting these bitches in their place. I really want Nene to come back. I would like Phaedra to come back. All of that, please.
I think it's time. I think it's okay for Phaedra to come back now. That would be a great addition. But I just think it's funny that everyone's like, see, Kenya told you guys, and like no one gives a fuck. No one gives a fuck that Kenya was right this one time. No one cares. You're still annoying. We still don't like you like that.
I thought it would be better if Porsha had started like pushing up on Mark Daly, just to really get Kenya mad. Because we all know Mark cannot fucking stand Kenya.
That's crazy that man hates you that much. That is actually wild.
It's embarrassing also, if we go back and remember those episodes. What happened?
I want Mark to do an interview.
It's embarrassing how she acted with him just because she wants to be married so bad. I do not want to be married enough to be treated like a fucking puppy with my man in the room. It was kind of weird. I understand submission. I understand that's only going to happen with a certain man, a certain trust level.
Well, the girls said that they liked it when he was in the room because Kenya would actually shut the fuck up and
that part.
Be nice.
That part. And she called him what? What she called him? She had like a name for him. Like
I don't know, but I just would always hear her say, Mark.
Pathetic. I love marriage. I think it's a great thing.
But
I see myself being married.
Jump out and do just because you're like so pressed and desperate to be married. And now you're here and this man is about to try to get you for spousal support. How embarrassing.
Because some people are trying to say that Porsha is one of those chicks who just want to be married.
You think Porsha is? Well, I mean, I can see, but
you can see that, right?
See that.
I thought she was just going to do her thing, live her baddie mom life.
But she's already sort of been that way. Even when we met her, when she was married to Cordell, she was very much so like, this is my husband. I'm a wife. I can't do this. I can't go there. Cordell doesn't like this.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've seen her we've seen her blossom and open up and be a little bit more, out there and assertive and just her own person. But I still think she still has those tendencies because we've seen them in every relationship she's been in.
Yeah, that's true. She definitely wants to be married. Some people were saying that she's pregnant, but I did see her taking shots of something the other day, which makes me think that she's not pregnant. But I'm going to get out of her uterus now. I wish her and Simon the best.
We love you, Porsha. That's the only reason we're talking about you like this, because we were really just like, what the fuck?
We're just emotionally invested.
Drop the bomb on us.
Okay, but I'm pressing play every time.
Sure am. And I'm going to watch the 3-episode special.
Yeah. I just think it kind of sucks sometimes when someone's giving great news and it's so much drama around it that I didn't even see like a lot of congratulations. I saw a lot of, what the fuck? That's not what you said.
Everyone's like, Porsha!
Porsha. And I'm like, Fallon, go and get Dennis.
Right. I'm like, Fallon, you're not going to say nothing? I just be going to Fallon page every day just to see.
Girl,
like,
bitches want to be funny. I could be hilarious. Me and Dennis would be on the gram.
We sure would, because you think he going to turn that down? Fallon fine as hell. I mean, Porsha fine too. Fallon fine as hell.
Fallon
as well.
is giving TLC chili baby hairs. I'm gonna look this way forever. Okay. She's giving baby.
Listen. Fallon's gonna be fine.
I got so much love.
And if she did cheat, I know she's gonna be fine, because to cheat on a man who's worth $40 million.
That's how I know he got a little shrimp, yo.
And that's also how I know my good sis is gonna be good. Okay. Don't worry about Miss Fallon, honey.
Yeah, she is gonna be good. Portia's just gonna have to deal with him slipping in and out. That's annoying. You know, the slipping in and out, the baggy magnum.
I mean, some women are willing to
deal with that. But then you fuck around and look, you're 8 years in and now you're cheating. If he's worth $40 million, can you tell him? If he's worth $40 million, can you tell him that the condom is soggy?
I mean,
too small. You just let him wear it.
I doubt that bitches is wearing a condom with a nigga that's worth $40 million. Bitches want to get pregnant, okay? Like,
oh my God.
Do you think they're worried? They just needed to stay in long enough.
Okay, all right, Shay, you're taking this way too far.
They just need
you know what I
to
want to talk about? I want to talk about one last thing real quick, and it's gonna go back kind of into the music conversation, right? Because we're very excited, and I think that Drake is gonna be the artist to give us that summer anthem that we're waiting for, right? We're waiting.
It happens every year.
It happens every year for 10 fucking years.
For 10 years. Hey, shout out to Drake too, because he is going to win the Artist of the Decade Award.
Artist of the Decade Award. Please remember
Very
when
deserving.
Drake told you guys, let's see who's around 10 years from now. He said that shit, and he's still fucking here as a superstar and still just as relevant as 10 years ago.
And fine as ever.
And fine as hell, even with the little heart in his head and his little corny
Who gives a fuck?
self.
He's light skinned. You know how it goes. You know how it goes.
With Certified Lover Boy coming out soon, I'm pretty sure it's going to give us bops for the summer, but I think it's hilarious. A few weeks ago, the headlines about Drake allegedly breaking up an 8-year engagement. The young lady's fiance or ex-fiance kind of exposed her on social media and was like, oh, she's been working with Drake. She sounds amazing. Her voice is amazing. But she's like, he's like,
she sings. I didn't hear about this. I just heard about his expensive ass candles.
Oh, I have to pull her up because I follow her now because I'm nosy. She looks great. She's giving like a Snow Allegra type voice, like type vibe, like a Georgia Smith like vibe, right? So she sounds amazing. Her and her boyfriend, fiance was flown out to help Drake and work on the album or whatever. And now the guy alleges that Drake is the reason that they've now broken up because he started having sex with his girl.
Damn, Drake. Damn.
But at the
Drake is Draking. Drake is Draking.
At the same time, I'm like, bro, you can't give your girl a pass though.
It is Drake.
It's mad Drake.
But this is the thing though. As the fiance, you already know, considering that it's Drake, that he's like sweeping your bitch off her feet. Like, no, it's not no regular. Like, I'm hitting the ends real quick. We just working on music. Nah, he probably serenading this bitch in the studio, fucking behind her, grabbing her hips, fucking dutty whining on her, like
not dutty whining,
all types of shit. Okay,
Drake is not dutty whining.
He's bringing flowers. He's goddamn bringing food to the studio. He's texting her on the side.
He's not bringing flowers. He's bringing
sending audio notes. He's sending audio notes.
He's bringing a florist.
I just, you know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure your day is going good.
He's bringing Mr. Chow himself. You see what I'm saying? He's bringing
a private chef.
He's bringing Salt Bay to you. You feel me? He's showing you his room of Birkins, just that he has until further notice. Like,
you know, he's just waiting for that special someone.
He is sweeping your bitch on the beat. So if your girl, if she still wants to be with her ex, I feel like he should give her a pass because it was fucking Drake.
Does she still want to be with him though? I guess we don't know, huh?
Probably not. But if she wanted to be with her man,
but there's no way a man's ego.
But
a man's ego is not going to allow him to stay with a woman after she's been with Drake.
They expect us to be with them no matter who it was. They're like, man,
the big booty strippers, Miss Piggy, it don't even fucking matter. He's like, she didn't mean anything.
I was just fucking them girls. I was going to get right back.
But there's no way you can tell your nigga that Drake didn't mean anything. He's not going to believe you.
He meant everything to me. It was so good.
It meant everything to me. I've been waiting my whole life. All my life. I had to.
Okay. Do you love me? Are you riding?
Listen, if you was over here handling business, you wouldn't have to ask me no questions like that, Keith.
Drake. It's Drake, and I just wanted to play devil's advocate and say, bro, you mad because your girl left you for Drake? It's Drake, so either you forgive her.
And she ain't even leave you. You let her.
About it. Stop being a little bitch about it.
And you didn't have to. You made yourself look whack too by exposing me. We could have kept it low.
Yeah, because Drake nor her have said anything about it at all. They're just like, you're on your own. Who? You're on your own. So that's how we know it's going to be a certified lover boy for real, for real. Drake really out here.
It's going to be he's going to bring the anthem. I mean, artist of the decade, he got to.
I am so proud of him. And he started when I started in radio. And you know how they like
before he got his new jaw and everything.
Yes. And you know how they like to be like, you know, he just makes me proud because, you know, when they try to get on our generation and try to play like, who y'all get? And I'm like, oh, we got Drake. Like, you crazy.
Like, what?
We got J. Cole.
Facts.
We got motherfucking Kendrick Lamar. We got Big Sean. We got lyricists. So sometimes they be trying to play our generation when it comes to music. But Drake is definitely a GOAT. Now, this is the other thing. You know, Jay-Z was admitted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, of course. As he deserves.
Very much so.
To me, best rapper of all time, dead or alive, that ever did it, right? Just because of how his career just transcended past rap and not just rap, with all the other accolades. Drake probably, right? Is it okay to say he will eventually probably be the other rapper that gets into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I really think so. I mean, this nigga just came out with an amazing, high-end, very bad and bougie candle collection, and the shit started like $48, but I heard they smell amazing, like that they're worth every fucking
I heard
dime.
One of them smells like him.
I don't fucking know. I would love to buy it, though.
$50.
Would you pay $85 for a candle?
No, because I feel
if it smelled like Drake, would you buy a $85? If it smelled exactly like fucking Drake, if he wrote a card and was like, "This is the song that I want you to listen to," which he actually did, but this is the song I want you to listen to. It smells like me. Think of this when you burn it. Would you buy it? I'm buying it, bitch.
You're gonna
crazy.
buy it?
$85? I can give up $85. I'll make enough.
It's a luxury candle. Don't you ever fucking burn that fucking candle at my house, bitch. Ever. Get the fucking Bath and Body Works,
That's
bitch.
a special occasion.
I think that only if I could do it and then smell him. Like, I need to compare. I need to compare, to buy and compare. Like, and I feel like it'd be a little musk. Not musky, but musk. You know, some rich musk. That's what I get from Drake. A nice rich musk and some sweaters.
Why are you saying musk?
Musk. Just a little musk. Like a nice musk. You gotta say musk. Drake got a little musk. I'm over this shit.
Can we go? I'm tired.
All right, we're fucking done. We're wrapping this up. We're waiting for Drake to drop the summer anthem before June 11th. We're waiting to figure out how we're gonna.
So far, so good. I think with everything opening back up, with the music that we've gotten this far.
Okay, it's keeping you going.
So far, so good.
Okay, right now when you leave here and you hop in the car, what are you cutting on?
Shit. I actually have really been listening. I really want to hear Bia's Whole Lot of Money. I don't know. I just like that fucking song.
What song?
Bia, Whole Lot of Money.
It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker.
Yes.
Hey. Shout outs to Bia. I rock with Bia. That song has been out for a minute. I like her project. I like her smooth, like her delivery is
She's
definitely
such a cool girl. I love cool girls. Like Sweetie is like one of those like cool. She's just cool.
She's
like,
cool, yeah.
Very cool. I feel like that about Bia too.
Yeah, I'm with that. Bia. Okay, I'm playing Waukesha by Moneybagg because I'm a bird.
Okay, absolutely.
I love Moneybag's album right now, and I'm still waiting on Lil Baby and Lil Durk to drop Voice of the.
I don't mean no
Voice of
harm,
the
but
Hero.
I did like DJ Khaled's project. I did.
Okay, I'm really proud of Cardi's record. Sorry.
Listen, I love the
Big Paper. That's a good record.
Yes.
It sounds like she just tried to get on her, I'm going to pull my hair back, mixtape New York shit. What she say, millionaire? Like, pull my hair back like I ain't a millionaire. Like, she's really just talking about getting money and talking her shit. She's not talking about popping pussy, her pussy. She don't even say that word the entire song. She's just talking big bank, and we know Cardi got
because
it.
Because don't get it fucked up. Cardi been spitting bars. Cardi been spitting bars before y'all even felt like she could talk, when she still had fucked up teeth and all of that. Like, Cardi been spitting.
And even with that, I know people will be like, oh, she doesn't write her songs. All right, fine. But you guys try to act like
but
people...
But she could write a song. It's not that she can't write a song.
That's what I was saying. People try to act like people are incapable of. Like, when you're in the studio, if you ever really been in a studio, it's a lot of people in there. There's a lot of collaborating going on. There's a lot of creative juices flowing and whatnot. So I don't want people to think that, even with the whole Drake thing,
that they just sit back and let other niggas write it
Cardi
and
or
just
Drake
come in
is
after the fact.
Incapable of?
No.
Y'all think that they're incapable of? Because y'all write dumbass songs all the time. I write little things all the time. So it's not that they're incapable of, but it's definitely different because, you know, back in the day, that was just like so unheard of. But like, even with the whole Drake thing, if he'll ever be crowned as king because he writes for a lot of your favorite fucking artists.
And that's how you get good music. You get good music by collaborating with songwriters. And just because you have songwriters doesn't mean that you're not a songwriter.
And let me say this. There's some songwriters that need artists like a superstar, like a Cardi, like a...
to get their music out.
Because this is another guy I love, James Fauntleroy. You guys have heard him a million times.
Yes,
he's worked with Drake
for years.
Most recently, he's on that Khaled, Jay-Z, Nas track. His vocals are amazing. He's worked with Beyonce. He works with everyone. He has all the plaques and accolades. And if he walked in this room right now,
you wouldn't know who he was.
You would not know who he was. And I don't know if he's ever decided not to just be the star himself, but the things and the success that he's had just being behind the scenes and just being a writer.
That's all he needs.
Okay, because let me tell you, if I can make my money and have my plaques and get invited by Jay-Z and still walk in the grocery store and buy my fucking chicken salad and go buy my
business, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I want to do because people are annoying.
Yeah, and I mean even Seven Streeter. I mean, Seven Streeter came out and, you know, she had great success, but she's an awesome writer, and if she never does another song herself again, she's gonna be fine. And she's gonna go down in history books. Like, the girl can write.
She just dropped another record though. I don't know why people are not
Guilty.
Guilty. I like that record. And where is that link though? Because we talk about female rappers, and I know we're gonna wrap up here in a second. We talk about female rappers, we talk about the male rappers, but you know, just the A. Marie, Why Don't We Fall in Love for the Summer, that good Ari Lennox, Break Me Off. Who's gonna give us that?
You know what I miss? I really miss having an R&B princess.
That's what I'm saying.
You know how Ashanti was an R&B princess? Like right now, I feel like all the girls are kind of like hippie and cool. They kind of give Aaliyah vibes, like SZA, her, like everybody just real cool.
SZA can do no wrong to me.
I need an R&B princess.
Me too.
Though.
Where's she though?
I need an R&B do the most.
Who is she? Where is she at?
I don't fucking know. I don't know. We haven't had one in a while. I mean, the closest I felt that we got was Queen Naja. But I felt like she was so accessible because of YouTube that, like...
Yeah.
She
has a
really
song with
that.
Ari Lennox that I like right now, Set Him Up, but... I'm not, she has a certain following that are there. I'm going to love it. I don't know if it transcends into new lovers, new followers, new, you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean?
Because I mean, she won me over with the last project, and I'm blanking on the name, so I don't know like how much she won me over.
I didn't listen to it.
I did enjoy a few songs. They came across like Pandora when I listened to like SZA radio, like her songs will come.
I love me a SZA.
Okay,
how dope is it that SZA just released 2 songs? They go double platinum, and I mean everyone's like, where's the
that's
music?
how SZA is.
Just like, I mean, I don't know. And then it'll go double platinum. She's like, oh, I wrote that song in the shower. I didn't even really like it, but I mean, thanks
but I put it out. My label like made me.
And thanks for the 200 million I just made from it. I hated it. Like everything.
Bye.
I hate you guys too.
Literally.
And that's why I love her.
That is SZA.
I wish she could be my friend. Anyway, the only one I have is Chey Parker.
Well,
so
this was a great combo
for coming, Chey.
Music. Yes. Thank you for having me.
Tell them where to follow you.
You can follow me at I am Chey Parker You see the name. I don't gotta say it. I'm so used to saying Chey like Shea Butter on the radio, but you know.
And you guys, of course, can follow me at Dominique the Diva and follow Diva Unfiltered Podcast. And we out. Take care and stay 6 fucking feet away from me. 6 feet.
Bitch.